guitar?
My dad won't let me. He thinks it's a waste of time.
A waste of... Try this one. Okay. There's a guitar pick, and you pluck along with me, okay? If you can.
So the final learning process that you need to know is observational learning. This is learning that occurs when someone uses observation of another person's actions and often their consequences to guide their future actions. The person being observed is called a model, hence the term modeling. And this is an even more active process than, of course, classical or even operant conditioning. This was first observed in Bandura's Bobo experiment, when a number of children observed an adult being violent towards an inflatable clown toy and then proceeded to be violent towards it themselves. This was compared to the control group that had seen the adults playing nicely and had done the same thing. And now this seems kind of obvious, but this was mind-blowing at the time because the prevalent belief at the time was that watching people be violent was cathartic and that we learned to not be aggressive by watching other people. But this experiment proved that particularly children are very susceptible to the actions of others without ever being explicitly told or reinforced what we should do. We learn by watching. And so his studies show that we learn a great deal of our behavior by observing others. And this is often called vicarious conditioning if we see them be reinforced. Now, the learner has to take an active role in the learning process. They first must pay attention in order to observe the modeled behavior. They then have to mentally represent and retain what's been observed. Then they convert these mental representations into actions and have some kind of motivation in order to perform the learned behavior. So those 4 elements need to be in place: attention, retention, reproduction, and motivation. And those are the key ideas that you need to know about observational learning.